and so glad you're with us on this Thursday. From Broadway classics to a national tour launch, big things are coming to our city.
And that's why David Green is here from Playhouse Square. We're going to get this thing started. A whole lot of great information here.
Oh my gosh, this Broadway series. First of all, we have you for 2 segments. We're talking the Broadway series and the Encore collection. Between these two, I mean, I think people are just going to be so incredibly thrilled by what's coming to town.
Yeah, we're super thrilled and really excited to be rolling out all of these shows now. And yeah, we're going to talk about 13 Broadway shows coming to Playhouse Square into Cleveland for next season.
So where do we start?
All right, let's start with the Broadway series.
Yeah.
And the first show coming to town is one that was, I knew it as a movie. I don't know, was it a book before that too?
No, it was a movie,
Okay.
1992 cult classic film, Death Becomes Her. We'll be launching the national tour right here in Cleveland. This will be our 4th national tour launch in the last 2 seasons. Producers love coming to Cleveland to launch their tours, and this show is big. It is big songs, big laughs, big glamour, super funny. And, you know, it's a story of 2 frenemies who have this toxic obsession of staying young and staying beautiful, and so they take this magic potion, and it's just a mysterious potion. And what happens after that is hilarious and disastrous at the same time.
Oh, it's going to be great. And I love that you bring up the fact that they do love to kick off their tours in the city. There's something so special and magical about our city and the fan base, the patrons who come to watch that draws them in.
Yeah, we have incredible audiences. Still the largest season ticket base in the country at 40,000.
That is amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
I was reading it last night. It just blows your mind.
Yeah, so built-in audience who are enthusiastic, you know, love Broadway, give the shows exactly what they need as they're launching their tours. Plus all of the incredible resources that we have in Cleveland. It's a great city, great hotels, great restaurants, things to do. It's the perfect place to launch.
And a show that makes you want to sing along, Mamma Mia.
Yes.
Mamma Mia. No, that's going to be stuck in my head now, that whole song. My. Okay,
It's been in my head for 2 years. Yeah, it's the first time Mamma Mia will be back to the KeyBank Broadway series in 25 years.
Wow.
It's a feel-good celebration of love, friendship, identity. You know, audiences dancing in the aisles at the end. It's multi-generational. Such a fun show to kick off the new year. So this will be in January of 27.
We do have audiences that like to interact as much as they are allowed to interact, and I love that.
And this is a show that appreciates it. So
very true, very true. Now, Betty Boop. My mom always, I keep saying this the last couple of days, she had a sweater that had Betty Boop on it, and I fell in love with that character, but never really knew much about her. But the musical will give you a great idea of who she was.
It's such a fun story. It's a big Broadway show with big dance numbers. It's really funny. It's written by Bob Martin, music's by David Foster, and direction and choreography by Jerry Mitchell. So he brings the fun with all of the dance numbers and all of the direction. It's a fun story about how Betty leaves her cartoon black and white world for a colorful adventure in modern day New York City. What could happen?
It's effervescent, that show,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
yeah.
Now this next one's a talker. People are just, what is this though? Maybe Happy Ending.
Maybe Happy Ending won 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Best Score, Best Book, Best Scenic Design. And it goes on tour. It is so heartfelt, it's funny, it's hopeful. It's the story of 2 helper bots who are retired, and they have this chance encounter meeting after leaving their isolated apartments, and they go on this adventure together that really makes for a beautiful, unforgettable night at the theater.
What is it about this next one that never gets old?
Isn't that the truth?
It's the tale as old as time.
No.
Yes, it is.
Well, look at that.
Just not that one, we know.
Not that one. Yeah, it's, you know, it is the essential Broadway experience. Phantom of the Opera is returning in its original form. So that's what's great about this production. It's the first time since 2010 that a production is touring with the original designs from Maria Bjornsson. Original set designs, original costume designs. You'll see the fantastic chandelier that will operate in the way that it did originally, the grand staircase of Masquerade, the original costumes.
So for those who've seen it before, here, they're going to see a different version with this.
It will be-
not a different version, I should say, but it'll look a bit different.
It'll look different than the one that was last year.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look like the one that you remember from the first time you saw it.
I met Andrew Lloyd Webber for the movie when they did that. You know,
Oh,
and
wow,
that's a
yeah.
different flavor. You know, there's so many different flavors of it, but it all comes down to that classic big moment.
Absolutely. It's so iconic.
Yeah.
And now we have Buena Vita Social Club as well. Another big one that's, I think, the dance. I can't imagine the music
Love
or
the
dancing involved in
music.
this.
The
It's
music
great.
is incredible. It is authentic. It's vibrant. It's electric. This tells the story based on the true events that led up to the creation of this album in the '90s, where these Cuban musicians came together and created an album that changed Cuban music
It's like
forever.
the
It became
Fountain
a
of Youth,
global
isn't it?
sensation. Yeah.
That fountain of youth that just
Yeah.
wakes you up.
Well, that'll get you good. And I know we have to go. We'll go to commercial break. But last but not least, we have to mention Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Yes. So fun, big, epic storytelling in this one. The most incredible stage effects that I've ever seen on stage. This show starts 19 years after the books ended and tells the story of the children of Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy, and they're going off to Hogwarts for the first time.
Second generation.
So maybe this will be my first, dare I say, exposure to Harry Potter. I've never seen any of the films, read the book, so maybe this.
I didn't either.
I'll do this first.
I didn't either, and you don't
Okay,
need
good.
to.
You don't need to?
You don't need
Perfect.
to.
All right. Well, hey, if we thought this was exciting, there's more, folks. We're so excited about this. We have plenty to see on stage at Playhouse Square. So we're coming right back with David Green to talk about a few. One happens to be one of my favorite of all time.
I know.